Good day, everyone. Today, I'll be talking about a very common belief in the Philippines, the idea that showering immediately after exercise or sweating is harmful to our bodies. Many of us grew hearing warnings like, "Huwag ka munang maligo, mainit pa katawan mo," or "Magkakapasma ka niyan," because this belief has been repeated for many years. Many people accepted it as true, but in today's presentation, we will respectfully examine this belief and compare it with modern scientific findings. My goal is not to disrespect tradition, but to better understand whether the belief is supported by science. In many Filipino households, especially among older generation, people believe that showering right after exercise can cause illness. The most common explanation is that when we exercise, our body becomes very hot. They say if we suddenly pour water over the body, especially cold water, it can cause a shock to the system. Another common belief is that it may cause pasma. In the Filipino culture, pasma is often described as shaking, sweating hands, numbness, or weakness. Although pasma is not officially recognized in the modern medicine as a medical diagnosis, it is widely believed and feared in many communities. These beliefs are not random. They developed during a time when people did not have access to scientific studies. Elders have to rely on their observation and personal experience. For example, if someone felt dizzy after showering when tired, they might assume the bath caused the illness. It is also important to understand that this advice usually comes from love and concern. Parents and grandparents give this warning because they want to protect the younger family members from getting sick. So why has this lasted for so long? First, tradition is powerful. When a belief is passed down from generation to generation, it becomes a part of culture. People trust it because it comes from the elders. Second, in the past, bathing conditions were different. Many people were used to cold well water. Sudden exposure to very cold water after a heavy physical work may have caused discomfort, chills, or muscle tightness. Without scientific explanation, this discomfort was interpreted as harmful. Third, before the modern research, illness were explained using cultural understanding instead of biology. People did not yet understand how the immune system works, how bacteria grow, or how the body regulates temperature. And lastly, symptoms like fatigue, dizziness, or trembling after exercise may naturally happen because the body is tired. However, these symptoms may not have been blamed on the act of showering instead of the physical exhaustion itself. Because of these reasons, the belief became widely accepted, but now we have access to scientific research and medical knowledge. We can ask an important question: does science support the idea of showering after exercise is harmful?
So, what happens to the body after exercise? So, after exercising, your heart beats faster and your breathing gets deeper to send extra oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Muscles burn stored energy like glycogen and create waste products such as lactate, which can make you feel tired for a short time. Small tears occur in muscle fibers during hard workouts, and this mild damage triggers inflammation and repair processes that help muscles grow back stronger. Your body temperature rises, so you sweat and blood flow shifts towards the skin to help cool you down. Hormones like adrenaline and cortisol increase during exercise to boost your energy and focus, while your anabolic hormones such as your growth hormones and testosterone help with recovery afterward. The immune system also responds with this, cleaning up damaged cells and supporting healing. So, our first scientific evidence is from a study from Eda N, Shimizu K, Suzuki S, and et al. So, their research shows that our skin has its own immune shield, also known as secretory LGA or SLGA. It is then released onto the skin from glands in a way similar to saliva. But intense exercise can lower those SLGA levels. In their study that they conducted, a 60-minute bike workout at 75% of max heart rate significantly reduced skin SLGA and increased staphylococcal bacteria on the skin. In short, prolonged high intensity endurance exercise can weaken the skin's immune defense and raise the risk of skin infections. In short, balancing intense training with recovery and good hygiene is a way to help protect your skin. So, for scientific evidence number 2 by Taketa R., Amike T., Nishikawa T. et al., they showed their resistance training combined with different bathing temperatures. They found out that neither the 40 degrees Celsius or the 36 degrees Celsius change body mass or limb muscle mass. They, the participants rated the 40 degree Celsius bath as more comfortable than the 36-degree bath. But overall comfort was similar when comparing those who bathed to the control group. People felt better recovered from fatigue after the 40 degrees Celsius bath rather than after the 36 degrees Celsius bath. Although perceived recovery did not differ between the bathing groups and the control, so in short, a warm 40 degrees Celsius bath may feel nicer and give a shorter term sense of recovery rather than a cooler 36 degrees Celsius bath. But it doesn't change any muscle mass or recovery compared with no bath. So, what did the researchers recommend? Number 1. Shower soon after exercise to remove sweat and bacteria from the skin, which helps reduce risk of skin infections and clogged pores. Number 2. Daily hot bathing, 40 degrees Celsius, for 10 minutes, whole body immersion to heart level, was recommended over cooler 36 degrees Celsius bathing or shower only for improving subjective recovery and promoting greater short-term gains in voluntary muscle strength when combined with brief resistance training. And lastly, number 3, they advise that 40 degrees Celsius bath are comfortable and safe for 10 minutes, which is like the mild core temperature increase, and thus they recommend daily 40 degrees Celsius home based bathing to enhance perceived recovery and strength gains.